Hey, how you guys going? I know it's been a while. I've been struggling with some things here and there, mostly with the camera angle, as you can see. It seems that my cheapo 4K camera, it's it's difficult to set up, you know. But yeah, I'm trying, and I think this is the better footage that I could manage to get. Well, yeah, I've been filming a lot of adventures, some clips and reels to the Instagram. So make sure to look those two. As it for right now, well, this video is mostly about wire ride and the two wheels therapy. And yeah, so let's get into it. Wire ride. See, I'm not like a big fan of motorcycles. I mean, I like them. They're cool and such. I don't like cars either, or trucks. I mean, they're okay. They're a means to transportation and a tool, you know. But yeah, the old saying about the motorcycles giving you freedom and being in touch with the environment and all that. Yeah, that's true. That's a real thing, And there's something else about motorcycles. It's not the wind that get in your face and hair and all that. Yeah, it's a bit of that, but for me, it's not like that. For me, everything started when well, first of all, I bought this motorcycle without even knowing how to ride. So right away, straight out for the dealership, I crashed the bike. It was nothing that hard. I got my face into a tree nearby, so yeah, that was fun. So pretty quickly I learned that I need to be careful. And you will ask me about, oh, what about the helmet? Yeah, I did get a helmet a few minutes before that accident, but I was, getting the motorcycle in line just to get on the road because it is in a tricky area, that dealership. So I was lining up the motorcycle. I didn't get the feel for the throttle, so I ended up hitting a tree with my face. So all that said, a few months later, when I starting to go out a little bit more, I went to a party at night. It was in a let's say rural area, because there wasn't a lot of pavement, and it was like 20 minutes outside the city at night, and I got lost, totally lost. It was around 11 or 12 night, and I got lost. I fell to the ground like several times. Nothing too crazy, a slow speeds, but I get up and start again and again and again, and I figured that it's me and my motorcycle against the world, against the nature. So I don't know how I managed to find the exit, because it was at night. It was a place that I didn't know. A lot of dirt roads leading to nowhere, and this is like basically my first time riding off-road, and yeah, crazy. So for me, it's that, it is you and your motorcycle against the whole world. And I value that because you get attached to your cell phone, the technology, and a lot of things that makes your life easier. But I think it keep some things out of this experience, basically that's how I feel about writing. And why I start writing? Well, I needed a means to get to my job at a time. I work in an airport. It is like 20 minutes or 15 minutes ride from my home. I need to get to the highway because it's outside the city. And yeah, you can get a taxi, but it's about like $10 or so. So imagine this, paying $10 to get to the airport every single day. And then there's the issue that getting from the airport to my house, it's another probably $10 or so. It's crazy. No, that wasn't sustainable. And getting a car, it was a bit harder because of the cost, the price. And yeah, so if you can finance a motorcycle, it's cheaper and quicker to get. So I did that. And I mean, that was like, 4 years ago, I think. Now I'm not working at the airport anymore. I'm working at home. So I got this bike to spend the weekends outside in the mountains, or driving around the city like in this video. And yeah, so I have a motorcycle now just to enjoy myself, basically. It's not like a means to transportation. It is two-wheel therapy. Yeah, all the Instagram hashtag and all that stuff. Yeah, that's true. Sometimes you get so frustrated about your day, about your job, about the things that happen throughout the day, and you just want to finish the schedule and go for a ride, and that's it. Singing your favorite song inside the helmet, full volume, screaming. Maybe it's at night when everything it's empty and the streets are all for you. That's great. I mean, one of my more treasured memories, it's coming back from my friend's house in the middle of the night, let's say around 2 or 3 a.m. The streets are empty, full-blown empty. I'm driving super fast and singing full volume inside my helmet. That's crazy. That's proper crazy. I love that feeling. It's the feeling of freedom, I guess, and that's awesome. Sometimes, like I said, you get a lot of stress throughout the day, and maybe it's a way to know yourself a bit better, get to know all the skills that you have that otherwise you wouldn't know. And that's crazy. We live in a day and age that it's harder for us to get in touch with ourselves, and being in this like meditative state, driving, watching the streets, watching the lines, and you start talking to yourself and thinking about life and things that you enjoy. That's nice. Also, in the previous video, I believe that I mentioned about the cons about writing in groups or with someone else. Yeah, I still believe that, but I get another counterpoint about that. I started going to my favorite places with a friend of mine. He doesn't mind wherever we go, so that's that. So it's nice to have someone with you on your back, chatting about all the way on the highway, and being able to share that experience with someone. That's always nice. And yeah, I do believe that he enjoys riding with me. I'm like the great rider or everything, like an expert, but I think I'm pretty decent though. I'm pretty decent on two wheels, so that's that. And yeah, like I told you, being able to share the experience, the views, the stories, that's always nice. Aside from all that, I'm trying to get better at this thing, filming, editing. It's hard because the setup with the camera. Sometimes I forget to turn out the exposure or get that thing a bit brighter. It's hard, but bear with me. I'll get a better camera for this situation. It's better during the day than during the night, but I mean, later we can get better footage. Aside from that, I want to thank you for your time sharing this 15 minutes or so with me, talking about why I ride and the importance of wearing a helmet. That's first. And also, let's get some like going, some subscribers. Yeah, if you can check the Instagram, that will be nice. I'll be posting more there, and I've been uploading some reels. That's a new thing for me. I'm not used to sharing a lot of my stuff about my daily life, so it's a big step for me. So I hope you enjoy that. What else? Yeah, I would like to know some suggestions about the next video, about camera setups, and if you want to ask something or share some stories, I'm here. We can do that. No problem. I'm waiting for to get a few things in order to reveal my bike, but as you can see, I've been sharing some parts of my bike, but I need to change some tires and also replace my seat because it's trashed thanks to the sun and the weather and all that. But aside from that, yeah, I think that's it. Thank you again for your time, for being here, for watching this video. I'm starting this. Let's get the list going, and do take care. Have a nice one, and enjoy these last few seconds. Bye bye. Take care.